You can buy everything with money, but you can't buy your time that you have invested. My life, there is no option as never give up. Well, I don't think pageantry stands for superficial standards. It actually stands for women empowerment, the brain. When it comes to brain, it is about giving the voice to others, helping others, and finding their problem and giving a good solution, because your one sentence can actually change a lot of people's dream vision. I'm not fighting for the crown, I'm not fighting for my stand, I'm fighting within myself, because I know what I can do and what I can serve to my nation. You know, like if Indian people is sitting in jury, it's so welcoming, it's so warm.
किसी महापुरुष ने कहा है, and I'm using a little bit of liberty in this intro, is that अगर किसी चीज़ को बहुत शिद्दत से चाहो तो पूरी कॉस्मोस को तुम्हें मिलाने में जुट जाती है. And who better to know this than our reigning Miss Cosmo India, who's ready to represent our country very beautifully, and let me just put it out there, manifesting that she will come with the crown home. So very happy and excited as I'm joined by Vipra. So firstly, Vipra, welcome to H3 City.
Thank you so much for such a warm welcome. Oh my god.
Obviously, I have been a part of your journey since the starting, even if you don't know from before. I have followed since the day you were announced in the top 8
Really?
of Miss D. Yeah.
Oh my
I have
god.
been. So I had my favorites who could win, and you were one of them. And I'm not just saying it for the sake of it. I have actually, but I will begin there. Like, you have had like one of the maximum times to prepare for the
Yeah.
international pageant.
Yeah.
Somewhere, do you see it as an advantage for you, or do you see it like it puts more pressure on you because you have had so much time to prepare?
No, time is like a money. Like if you invest, you'll find something out of it. So I'm really blessed that I got like pretty 6 months to prep myself. And when it comes to the preparation, I'm all set to represent my country on such a global platform.
Yeah, but tell us a little bit about your backstory. Like, how did your kind of entry into pageantry happen, and like, what was it about, and how do you grew up, and what was the exposure of pageantry and like showbiz like for you?
Yeah. So I was born and brought up in Udaipur, which is like the most beautiful city that I have ever seen. And growing up there actually infused in me like the simplicity, the resilience, and the deep love for my tradition, my culture.
Yeah.
So I think that is something that I'm taking forward to my pageant journey also. When I talk about pageant, I tried for more than 6 times, and I couldn't make it. And when you saw my journey as Miss Liva Miss Diva top 8, I was the wild card entry.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't make it, but through wild card, through the love and the support of people, I I just did it, and now I'm sitting as your Miss Cosmo India. So the journey was a roller coaster ride. It has a lot of challenges, it has a lot of fun, thriller, and I'm so grateful that God chose me as one of the representative of India, because it's a dream of every girl that wearing a crown, have a lot of people, the glitz glam, the light, camera, action, but he chose me. I think my manifestation, my hard work, my determination to pursue it was one of the things that made me a good representative of my own country. If I talk about my struggles, growing up, I had a very comfortable life where a lot of things were there around me, and I'm pretty happy and pretty okay with everything. But suddenly, after COVID, my family unfortunately lost everything. And that was the time my dad told me that you can buy everything with money, but you can't buy your time that you have invested. So that was the biggest lesson that I've learned after COVID. And I still remember I used to walk 4 kilometers every single day. It could be hail, it could be proper the hot summer, even the cold winters. So I used to walk 4 kilometers, and then I used to do a lot of pageant training, like 4 5 hours of long pageant training, and then I used to come back to home walking. So that 8 kilometers has not just taught me that you can do it or not, it actually taught me that in my life there is no option as never give up.
Yeah.
Because life may throw a lot of challenges your way. It may redirect you, it may challenge you, it may test your patience. But if you are determined to do something in your life, you can do it.
True.
And that is the reason that that passion drives me here as your Miss Cosmo India.
Yeah, but also like when we see pageantry,
Yes.
we know of these international pageants that have been for years.
Yeah.
Miss Cosmo is a very new pageant, and
Correct.
you get to be like the only the second representative from
Yes.
India, and like is a second edition. Somewhere, do you feel happy and excited that you get to build your own new legacy with this pageant,
Yeah.
because people have not seen, and let me tell you, last year the impression that I got from Miss Cosmo was, production and all aside, like
Yeah.
when
The quality
the
of
quality of contestants, and
yes.
also like one of the things that struck out for me was that when this year one of the other international pageants had some controversies with them, Miss Cosmo winner Indonesia was the only international queen who was the first one to speak about it and
Yes.
show her support.
Yes.
So somewhere this pageant gives you the voice, and it allows you to speak no matter what, and irrespective of who you're speaking about, what you're speaking about, they give you that wing. So somewhere, do you feel fortunate that you get to build on that legacy and kind of create a path of your own now?
I'm really fortunate because, as you spoke, it's the second edition, and
Yeah.
from Liva Miss Liva, I'm the first candidate.
Yeah.
So, in history, anybody will ask you who was the first representative for Miss Cosmo India, they will remember my legacy, my name, and that is something that I adore, and I'm so grateful. But when we talk about Miss Cosmo, they treat it as a beauty festival.
Yeah.
Because they see women for not being perfect but for being real. And when we talk about the real side of the world, they allow you to portray your emotion.
Yeah.
Towards any critical case or any climate change or issues, environmental pressure. So I think Tata was the first person that spoke about all the things that happening worldwide. And he when she spoke about it, and I find it ki, thank God I'm going into in an organization where I have my own voice to keep.
Yeah.
Because this organization like make you feel like a winner,
Yeah.
not just by giving you a title but by giving you the wings to fly high in the sky.
Yeah.
So I'm really fortunate, I'm really grateful for Miss Cosmo India.
Yeah, and let me tell you, like Tata actually has been so inspirational, because
Yes.
somewhere we see today beauty pageants become a lot more about beauty and less about the other
voice.
things,
Yeah.
about the voice. But she has shown that it's equal part both.
Yeah.
It's never, and never, one never supersede the other.
Yeah.
It's always balancing them both. But discussing that, like in India, there was once a time when beauty pageants were all the rage. Like people used to be so invested in it, but somewhere down the line, it became less important for people. Somewhere, because people started seeing it only as a superficial thing. How you, as a title holder, will try to kind of bring that reputation back to pageants, because you are experiencing it.
Yeah.
You know what all goes behind it, and how it kind of gives you the exposure to battle the world, and kind of gives you the platform to raise your voice. How would you kind of use this platform to spread the message of pageantry?
Well, I don't think pageantry stands for superficial standards. It actually stands for women empowerment. When I see my own journey, I just want to inspire every girl from small village. As I come from a very small village, Udaipur, Rasamand, I just want to tell them it's not just about what you want to become, it's about your journey at the same time. If you believe in yourself, if you have the power to change the world, you just need a platform, and that platform, it is beauty pageants. It is not a place where you just go and be very sophisticated and just have a very good time and you'll explore the world. It's a place where you have your own opinion, own vision that you are giving to others. And it's a place where you will find different cultures, communities under one shared roof, which will taught you a lot of things. So I am looking forward to that. And the ones who are listening me right now, beauty pageant is not just about beauty anymore. It's beauty with the brain. When it comes to brain, it is about giving the voice to others, helping others, and finding their problem and giving a good solution, because
Yeah.
your one sentence can actually change a lot of people's dream vision.
True.
So I just want to say them that I come from a very small city, and if I can do so, they have that power to do.
Yeah, and you spoke about exploring different culture. Like I
Yes,
think Miss Cosmo also gave you that opportunity because
of
somewhere when you went to
course.
Vietnam
Yes.
and you got to meet some of your
Other
Cosmo
countries,
sisters
yes.
there. So how was it kind of getting an insight into these different cultures? Somewhere, do you think it kind of makes you more prepared also to kind of meet more of your sisters now?
Yeah, now we have 79 countries and I'm the 80th one. So I think it will be a beauty festival with a lot
Yeah.
of culture, community, languages under one shared roof. But the beauty about this is that we are not just sharing the communities and culture, but we are fighting for one purpose. And
Yeah.
this purpose is crown. But what sets me apart from other 79 countries is that I'm not fighting for the crown. I'm not fighting for my stand. I'm fighting within myself, because I know what I can do and what I
Yeah.
can serve to my nation. And when we talk about like all the struggles, like everybody is struggling, everybody is doing their hard work, but what I believe is that your mindset can make you win
Yeah.
or lose. So it's not just about the physical appearance, it's about your mental appearance at the same time.
Yeah.
So not just physically I'm prepared, I'm mentally prepared at the same time,
Yeah.
and I'm all set to represent.
Yeah, and also like there's one thing that in the judging panel there is gonna be a familiar face with
Yay!
Harnaaz there, and she has a Miss Diva legacy of her
Of
own.
course.
And does it make you a little bit nervous because somewhere you are going to have to kind of she has built a legacy of her
Yeah,
own,
of
and somewhere
course.
you'll have to
You can't
uh,
touch that
you can't
legacy
touch
for
that.
sure.
But somewhere does it fill you with nervousness or more excitement that you're gonna be having a familiar face and there will be a certain warmth that's gonna be coming across? Because I know she'll be impartial and she'll be
Yes.
like there judging very honestly, but somewhere seeing that familiar face fills you with a little bit of warmth because it's a foreign land, it's a strange land, and there you are getting to see someone who you know, who you admire. Somewhere,
Yes.
what is the feeling like about that?
Oh, she's my inspiration, and as you know her journey, she also come from a very small city,
Yeah.
and now she has represent India on such a global platform. And
Yeah.
most people say that she is one of the best Miss Universe we had till today.
Yeah.
So that's the legacy we are talking about, and I'm really happy and excited at the same time to see her in a jury panel, because she is my inspiration and I love her the most. Like I can't express. When I saw the news, I was super happy because her national costume was of pink color and she
Yeah.
was having an umbrella in her hand and she was rotating, and suddenly it clicked me. I'll not give all the details of my
Yeah.
national costume, but there is a hint. I have an umbrella. So the connectivity is so
Yeah.
genuine, so pure, and mostly people call me a mini Harnaaz when I used to walk and I used to express myself. So that is also something that I will cherish if. Like if Indian people is sitting in jury, it's so welcoming, it's so warmth. I can feel that energy
Yeah.
like here. So imagine on the stage, like I don't have words, like I'll be very grateful.
Yeah, but we spoke about the beauty part of it and everything inclusive. But what is that cause that you are kind of looking forward to kind of work towards and promote with the designation, with the position that you hold? Be it just Miss Cosmo India or be it Miss Cosmo International.
Yeah.
What is that issue? What is that cause that you want to work towards?
So, well, I come from a very beautiful city, which is Udaipur, and it's really famous for its beautiful scenic lakes and
Yeah.
palaces and culture, and it is also known as the Venice of the East. So, growing up there infused in me like the simplicity, the normal Indian girl, at the same time, a deep love for my culture and for my lakes. and I adore them. But slow and steadily, I saw that the lakes I used to adore so much are in pain. Um, they don't have voice. Um, I have seen like water darkening, oil spreading, even the pollution around lake, and that's when it hit me. If we keep waiting for someone else to act, we will lose what defines us.
Yeah.
Well, I don't come from an environmental background. I'm just someone who care too much to stay quiet. And as women, we nurture our life, our culture,
Yeah.
and our roots. And I just extended the same kind of love to my city,
Yeah.
and that's how my project, The Guardians of the Lakes, began.
Yeah.
Well, we began with awareness. We have spoken to a lot of citizens, families, affected families, students, colleges, hotels, and we got a lot of love and support. So, well, my project is built upon partnership, not funding. So when I talk about partnership, so hotels are giving their logistic support, while volunteers are giving their time, support, and small donation, which matters to me a lot. And my simple vision is that I just want to make Udaipur like a blueprint as a clean city, and I just want to implement this blueprint to every other cities when I used to go. We pray to Ganga, and
Yeah.
which is like a mother Ganga, we used to say. When you talk about mother, how can you just pollute it? So that was the vision, that was the initiative that I thought, and it actually planted a seed in my heart, like I want to clean my city, and then I will take care of a lot of city which nurtures the life. So that is my initiative, and I always believe that community lead with purpose, and it growth into movement, and from that very root, I just want to lead from my heart, from my soul, because the city has taught me a lot of things, and I just want to give that love, the dignity to that same city. And there is a simple thought I feel that future generation should see the same kind of beauty that I've seen. And it should inherit both a cleaner and a safer environment, because we're living in a fast paced world where people don't feel, but I am feeling the pain of that same lakes. So I think that is something that I really want to do. After Miss Cosmo India, after Miss Cosmo International, this is something which is very close to my heart.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's gonna happen. But finally, I have to ask you: does it give you goosebumps already that you're gonna be not be called Vipra, you're gonna be called India
India.
for the next month or so, and like everywhere you go, it will be India.
So I have actually experienced that. On my second trip, I had the chance to visit Vietnam, and we had a press conference for Miss Cosmo International, and they were announcing the name and the country, and they called, "Let's welcome Vipra Mehta, India," and I can hear a lot of people shouting India, India. Like, have you seen the cricket match where we are about to win and people are shouting India? So that kind of moment I have lived, and I know I would love to go there and relive all that moment around me. So I don't know, this feeling is very speechless. It doesn't have emotion, but it has a lot of emotions at the same time. So I'm just hoping that India will bring the first ever crown of Miss Cosmo International.
And I'm very sure it's gonna happen because this crown is shining brighter just because it's on your head. And I think Miss Cosmo crown also deserves that shine.
Yeah.
It's not you; it's the crown that deserves you.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was so good.
yeah.
Yes.
But really hoping that on the 20th of December we are gonna be celebrating India winning
Yes.
the Miss Cosmo International crown, the first ever, and uh, and I'm sure like this is gonna be opening so much bigger and better things for you.
Yes.
And I can't wait to see you explore that. Thank you so much for giving me this time and wishing you lots of love and luck and all the best for the Miss Cosmo journey.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for listening my story, and I hope I have inspired few people out there, and I love you the most, India.